So I just got done watching a very good, amazing anime I have never seen before back then. From back then, back in 2008, which is the retro era, I would say. The good anime, back then. So with that, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. The thing that what I'm trying to say here is that you probably know who I really am talking about, but I'm not talking about just him, but I'm just basically talking about like what's his name, Snob, that anime Snob. If you guys don't know who's that anime Snob, he's a guy who loves retro anime. He loves retro anime. He doesn't like modern anime. But there's just some things things I do agree on basically what he says. But I don't always agree on basically how he feels about modern anime. I mean, even though that's just this because he just thinks that retro anime is just way much more better than the modern anime. To be honest with you, I agree with him. I definitely do, and I can't believe I'm saying that. I just don't think he's not a bad person. He just wants some people just to understand watch retro than modern. I'm not gonna just say like you should just watch retro anime and not like modern. I was just it just depends on people's taste. I will watch retro anime. I don't care. It really doesn't matter to me. It doesn't really matter to me because it just goes to show that this is something the anime that's something I may have liked and I have not may have seen and stuff like that. So you probably wonder what kind of retro anime I have watched. So this is a very unique anime, basically like I said from 2008, which is called Koihime Musou. Koihime Musou. I don't know what that means or anything like that. I really don't know. So basically, from what I know, looking at the tags, it looks like action, adventure, ecchi, and some of that fantasy and martial arts, Historia. It talks about Historia, different characters from back then. I'm talking about like the dynasty era, back in China and stuff like that. Back in China, I don't think they did have a dynasty era back in Japan, which I really don't know. You basically also have like this girl. I cannot pronounce her name. It's really hard for me to pronounce her name because when the anime was about to get started, I saw this spear that is all in green. That's all in green, and then you can tell by the spear. It just looks so sharp, and it looks very heavy too. And you could tell by what the episode was just explaining is that explains that this weapon was no other than used by than Guan Yu. If you guys don't know who Guan Yu is, Guan Yu is basically the character from also Dynasty Warriors. Of Dynasty Warriors. Guan Yu is basically the type of character he loves to fight. He doesn't believe in. I just don't think he really doesn't believe in killing people is basically the right way just to have peace and stuff like that. Especially for his brother because he defends for his brother. He really does, which is basically no other than Liu Bei because Liu Bei is pretty much the guy who just wants peace for his people. He got a great following. And that's basically what he really wants. But when you kill his brothers, that may be a different story. Because, like I said before, this is just basically from the Dynasty era. Now, I don't know if these actual figures really actually do exist. I really don't know. I'm just kind of like wondering. So I really don't know. That's just all I'm just saying. Just like I said, basically with the girl, she just had the spear. That just looks like Guan Yu. Because like I said before, Guan Yu is a tall guy. He likes to fight, and he loves to fight people that who for their honor and stuff like that. So that's just something they just like to do. And Guan Yu has been called the God of War. To be honest with you, he is the God of War because he's very extremely powerful. And he really is. I think he's a very good, perfect match to go up against Liu Bei. No, not Liu Bei. Liu Bu. That's what I think. Because if you guys don't know who Liu Bu is really tall guy. Really tall guy. He's very powerful. He's very strong. His techniques are a lot more superior than the Guan Yu. Even though that's just basically just my opinion and stuff like that. So yeah. But so anyways, there's not really much really to say like what's this anime really all about. So anyways, from what I do know, that this girl, like I said, I can't pronounce her name or something like that. Or just call her just Guan Yu. That's probably call her that. Basically what she's just trying to do. She's trying to change the world. That's basically what she's just trying to do. Just like with Liu Bei, Liu Bei himself, he wants to change the world. He wants to help the people. That's what he really wants to do. Even though he has a good heart and he feels so sad for the people who are just are suffering and dying and with that. Because I can sense that from her because when she said like I want to change the world, that's what I want to do. And she just it's not just because she wants a good follow of people to worship her or anything like that. It's just not like that. But it's basically basically of the fact that she doesn't want to be a threat to nobody. Even though some of the bandits were trying to ambush her. And I'm not talking about the kid bandits. I'm not talking about those. I'll get that in in a few minutes. And you could just tell like that these bandits guys, and you could just tell that she knows that they're hiding from the tree. But even I just don't think that she's really the kind of person, just like Guan Yu, that she does not believe in killing people. I mean, even though that's just basically what I think. That's just basically what I definitely do think. With Guan Yu, Guan Yu is just not that kind of character, which is basically just kill people just for just for doing that. Like I said, that's just not him. That's just not him. That's just not her. And and so it's just that's just something I really do like. To be honest with you, I like Guan Yu. Guan Yu is not one of my favorites in Dynasty Warriors because because I like Liu Bei better. Because Liu Bei is just basically just one of my favorite characters in Dynasty Warriors. Because I love his compassion, I love his strength, I love his courage, his honor, and stuff like that. And just basically just go out of his way and just seeing the people that they don't have food, they don't have money or anything like that, clothes or anything like that. It just shows how much he cares for people and stuff like that. And it really does. And that's something that I really admire around her and basically around him. So like I said before, I like Liu Bei because Liu Bei really is a very good character in the game. Now, if you guys never played a game called Dynasty Warriors, I think you guys should go and check it out because Dynasty Warriors it's a really good game. You can learn a lot of history from each of the characters. Sometimes they don't really do everybody. It just depends. What kind of characters that you really do like and stuff like that. Basically you could choose from the game and stuff like that. Usually they do talk about other different characters in the game. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. That's just basically just how it is and stuff like that. So I know I'm getting a little carried away about just talking about the game, talking about Guan Yu and stuff like that. But I'm just saying that's just basically what I think. Basically what I think from her that she considers herself as Guan Yu, even though I would assume that she probably knows who Guan Yu is, but I think that's Guan Yu's daughter. That's what I think. That's what I think, and that's pretty much what I think that. Basically what happened probably back then, Guan Yu probably passed away and probably gave his spear to his daughter. That's pretty much what I do think and stuff like that. Even though she's not a really bad character because she's just really not. She's just basically a fearsome person that I just don't think anybody should not go up against her. So yeah. Now let's talk about the girl named Lin Lin. Okay. I don't know what Lin actually stands for because I really don't know. She's just kind of short person, basically a short person, and I'm even quite surprised like how strong she really actually is with the spear, because that looks like the spear from Liu Bei's brother, which is Long Yu or something like that. I think it's Long Yu. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure because he's very good. He's very very protective for his brother, and you could just tell like Lin is just like using the weapon. It's just like using the weapon. Because I love the fight scenes. The fight scenes look very good for modern anime, not for a modern anime, but for retro anime like this. Give me a second, you guys. It was okay, but like I said before, that's just basically what I think. Because don't get me wrong, she's very strong, she's very powerful as well too, and she knows how to use the weapon. She knows what she does, and even though she basically have friends who just look up to her and stuff like that, and just basically with the other girl, the girl with the Guan Yu sword, basically with her is that she told Lin, yeah, I know what you're going through, I know how it feels to be alone and stuff like that. I know how it feels to be alone and stuff like that because I lost my parents, I lost my brother, and you could just tell. Like I forgot to mention one thing when she was sleeping, I think she had a nightmare or something like that. I don't know. It's probably a bad dream that she was dreaming about her brother, that her brother just got killed by these people. But even though I would assume that she's probably going to have revenge on this person. So whoever it is that killed her brother, she's probably going to find out who it really actually is. So yeah, and just basically, with Linda, Linda doesn't even know like who killed her family, I mean, who killed her grandfather, who killed almost all those people. So I mean, it's sad. It's very, very sad, and I feel really bad for Linda because she doesn't have people to look up to. I mean, she's just a child. That's all she just is. That's basically all she just is. She wants somebody to be. She wants somebody to, basically the girl with the long sword and spear. So yeah, basically, I mean, she just said like, "Can you please be my sister? Can you please be my sister?" And you could just tell like she's, basically you could just tell like, I don't know about this. I'm going, I don't know about this. But then she goes like, then she changes her mind. And she said, okay, now she's like, Linda's getting all happy and basically smiling. That she's basically like hugging her or something like that. Now they're like both sisters and stuff. And that, I mean, I thought that was very, very cute. I really, really, really did. You could just tell like Linda is putting her trust into her, and she's the one girl, is putting her trust into Linda, they make a pretty good team. That's pretty much what I just think. But I think there's going to be also other warriors that are probably going to follow behind but what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Now I don't know how many episodes. I think this is like only like 12 episodes. I think so. Let me be sure for a second. Okay, let's see here. Yes, 12 episodes. So yeah, it's 12 episodes. So that's all I could pretty much I could talk about in regards to this anime. But yeah, definitely very good anime. I mean, very good. The graphics are really good for this retro anime. The music is beautiful. I love the voice actors too. Voice actors are just absolutely just stunning in this anime. It just really actually is. It really actually is. And just by looking at this whole anime, just like this could be a perfect anime. That's basically what I think. I know there's like a season 2. I have not actually. Well, actually, I'm doing season 1, but yeah. So, anyways, that's it for this anime review. I hope you guys definitely do understand, basically some of the things what I talked about. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about the other fictional characters, from Dynasty Wars. I'm really kind of curious about what you guys think. So yeah, but yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. I hope you guys have one day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And please hit the notification bell also as well too. That's just let me know you guys are watching my videos. And please leave a comment down below. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a day. Take care. God bless. And remember, just love you. I love you guys. And please be safe. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.